Images. We learn from them. They inspire us. They help us explain tough concepts. They grab our attention. But more importantly, in the DevOps community, they help support a key principle, empathy. As it turns out, empathy can be achieved in pictures. We can use pictures to tell us where we want to go, what we want to achieve, and help us explain what obstacles we want to overcome as a team. In DevOps, we're the lucky ones. We can help define our future. We're on a mission to change the way IT works and the way software is delivered. We have the opportunity to design the way in which we evolve. And we can do that with pictures. We can draw a picture of how work flows, where it starts, where it stops, where it intersects with other things to help us understand that. But when it doesn't work the way we want it to, we can actually change the picture. We can streamline it. We can reduce waste. We can make it more efficient. We can synchronize teams in terms of how they work together. And the other thing about pictures that's cool is most of you in here are visual learners. They support the way that we learn within our organizations. We can look at the picture and say, this is exactly what I want. The other thing that's important about pictures is when we put a picture at the center of the conversation, it's not about who screwed up. It's about we have the wrong picture. We need a better picture on how our organization wants to work. So with that, we can put together pictures that tell us how our organization works, what's automated, what's human-centric, how is our organization designed to support this work that we want to achieve. So with that, I put together a set of DevOps continuous delivery reference architectures. We have over 40 in the collection right now. And I made them available to show us how other people work within this community. Over the last year, these slides have been viewed on SlideShare 74,000 times. And I want all of you to see what others have done throughout these organizations and how they work. The organizations tell us, or the slides tell us how organizations like PayPal developed a hybrid environment. What do they have on premises? What do they have in the cloud? How does their operation work within them? There are also individuals that put together reference architectures using things like all open source tools. Could I do this for free? Could I do this without any cost to my organization? And you can see the choices they were making and the type of work that they wanted to get done. Some of the reference architectures are really simple, and other ones are more detailed to show you the different ways in which people think about and interpret the work and understand what needs done within their organization. You can also see some commonalities in the tools, be it Docker, Puppet, Subversion, Nexus, Chef, Git, Maven, what have you. There are common components that we see in these pictures. In these pictures, what we see is patterns emerge in how people are doing work. But most importantly, they help validate two things. One is, if you're heading in a particular direction, have other people done what you've done, right? Or does someone have a picture of what you'd like to achieve? Each picture in the deck has a URL with it that shows you the slide deck or the blog that it came from, so when you want to know more about that picture, you have a link to the more details and kind of the helpful clues behind it. And those clues help us define how we want to work better, how we can improve our velocity or reduce waste within the DevOps practices that we have. So with that, if you want to get a hold of this deck, you can email me right now. My out of office is on. The link that comes back to you in the out of office has the link to this presentation and to all the reference architectures. Or you can go on SlideShare and just search DevOps. It's the first thing that comes up. But most importantly, if you have a reference architecture picture, I would love to add it to the deck. We've added 10 or 12 over the last year, and I'd love to add it because it helps others understand and learn from you and what you've achieved. So thank you very much. I hope you've learned something, and most of all, I hope you'll share with others so that we can all learn from the DevOps community. Thank you.